Good morning everyone, welcome to UPSC preparation day 7. Today we are going to study about rivers, lakes and mountains of India. So Jhelum river passes through Ular Lake. Budameru and Tamileru rivers feed into Koleru Lake in Andhra Pradesh. Meandering of Burhi Kandak and Bagmati river formed Kanwar Lake. Hokuru Lake is in Kashmir, Renuka Lake is in Himachal Pradesh, Rudrasagar Lake is in Tripura, Sasankota Lake is in Kerala. Okesar wetland, known as Queen Wetland of Kashmir, is a designated Ramsar site located in Srinagar. It is a natural perennial wetland contiguous to the Jhelum basin. It gets water from Dudhganga, which is a tributary of Jhelum. It is the only site with remaining red beds of Kashmir and pathway of 68 waterfowl species like large egret, little cormorant, common shellduck and endangered white-eyed pochard. The Indus system comprises of Indus, Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi, Beas and Satluj. Jhelum and Ravi join Chenab, Beas joins Satluj, then Satluj and Chenab join to form Panchnath, 10 miles south of Uch Sharif. The combined stream runs southwest for approximately 44 miles and joins the Indus river at Mithankot. Satluj is the longest tributary of Indus. 3 of the rivers pour into Satluj, which joins the Indus direct. Satluj rises on the north slope of Himalayas in Lake Langa in southwestern Tibet. It is located to the north of Vindhya Range, east of Pakistani Central Makran Range, south of Hindu Kush. It rises in Rakshatal Lake. Major hydroelectric projects on Satluj: Bhakra Dam, Karcham, Mongtu Hydroelectric Plant, Nathpa Jhakri Dam. Indus Water Treaty. Water from 3 eastern rivers, Beas, Ravi and Satluj, was allocated to India, and 3 western rivers, Chenab, Jhelum, Indus, were allocated to Pakistan. Signed by Jawaharlal Nehru and Pakistan President Ayub Khan, brokered by World Bank. India can use 20% of total water carried by Indus river system. Indus river rises in Tibet near Lake Mansarovar. Flowing west, it enters India in Ladakh district of Jammu and Kashmir. It forms a picturesque gorge in this part. Several tributaries, Chaskar, Nubra, Sheo, Hunza, join in the Kashmir region. Indus flows through Baltistan and Gilgit and emerges from the mountain at Attock. The Satluj, Beas, Chenab, Jhelum join together to enter India's near Mithankot in Pakistan. Tributaries of Ganga from west to east. Gomti, Ghagra, Gandak, Koshi is the order of the tributaries of Ganga from west to east direction. Headwaters of Ganga, called Bhagirathi, is fed by Gangotri Glacier and joined by Alaknanda at Devaprayag in Uttaranchal. At Haridwar, Ganga emerges from the mountain onto the plains. Yamuna rises from the Yamunotri Glacier in Himalayas. It flows parallel to Ganga and as a right bank tributary meets the Ganga at Allahabad. Ghagra and Gandak and Kosi rise in Nepal, Himalaya. The main tributaries which come from peninsular uplands: the Chambal, the Betwa and Son. These arises from semi-arid areas, have shorter courses and do not carry much water in them. Enlarged with water from its right and left bank tributaries, Ganga flow eastwards till Farakka in West Bengal. This is the northernmost point of Ganga Delta. The river bifurcates here into 2 parts: Bhagirathi Hooghly, a distributary, and the mainstream. Bhagirathi Hooghly flows southwards through the deltaic plains to the Bay of Bengal. The mainstream flows southwards and is joined by Brahmaputra further downstream. It is known as Meghna. This mighty river with water from both Ganga and Brahmaputra flows into the Bay of Bengal. The delta formed by this river is known as the Sundarban Delta. Ambala is located on the water divide between Indus and Ganga river system. The plains from Ambala to Sundarban stretch over nearly 1800 km, but the fall in its slope is hardly 300 meters. That is, there is a fall of just 1 meter for every 6 km. The river develops large meanders because of this reason. So we have to remember that the plains from Ambala to Sundarban stretch over nearly 1800 km, but the fall in its slope is hardly 300 meters. There is a fall of just 1 meter for every 6 km. The Brahmaputra River Basin. Brahmaputra River Basin rises in Tibet east of Mansarovar Lake, very close to the sources of the Indus and Satluj. It is slightly longer than the Indus and most of its course lies outside India. On reaching Namcha Barwa, it takes a U-turn and enters India in Arunachal Pradesh through a gorge. Hence it is called Dihang, and it is joined by Dibang, Lohit, Kenula, and many other tributaries to form the Brahmaputra in Assam. Ramsar Convention. Ramsar Convention refers to the International Treaty for the Conservation and Sustainable Use of Ramsar Sites wetlands. It is also known as Convention on Wetland. It is named after the city of Ramsar in Iran, where the convention was signed in 1971. Mushonda Mumba is the 7th Secretary General of Ramsar Convention on Wetlands. UK has the most number of sites. Bolivia is the country with the largest surface area of listed wetland. Lakes. Spits and barbs form lagoons in the coastal areas. Example: the Chilka Lake, the Pulikat Lake, the Koleru Lake in Andhra Pradesh. Samar Lake in Rajasthan is a saltwater lake. Ulan Lake in Jammu and Kashmir is the result of tectonic activity. It is the largest freshwater lake in India. Jhelum River passes through the Ulan Lake. The Dal Lake, Bhimtal, Nainital, Loktal and Barapani are some other important freshwater lakes. Damming of rivers for generation of tidal power has also led to formation of lakes such as Guru Gobind Sagar, Bhakra Nangal project. Bhimanath Lake is a backwater lake. It's the largest freshwater lake in Kerala, Bhimanath. Naki Lake is in Rajasthan. Koleru Lake is in Andhra Pradesh. Rann of Kutch has been formed due to repeated falls in sea levels. Now we are going to study about mountains. Himalayas refer to young and fold mountains. Andes, South America, fold mountains. Appalachians, North America, fold mountain. Alps, Europe, fold mountain. Vosges, Europe, block mountain. Outermost range of Himalaya is called Shivalik. Longitudinal valley lying between Lesser Himalaya and Shivalik are known as dunes. The part between Indus and Satluj is known as Punjab Himalaya. The part of Himalaya lying between Satluj and Kali River is known as Kumayu Himalaya. Nanda Devi Parvat is situated in Kumayu Himalaya. The Kali and Tista River demarcate Nepal Himalaya. Tista and Dihang River demarcate Assam Himalaya. Beyond Dihang, Himalaya bends sharply to the south and spread along the eastern boundary known as Purvachal. Purvachal comprises of the Patkai Hills, Naga Hills, Manipur Hills, Mizo Hill. Siachen Glacier is situated north of Nubra Valley. So this was all about the rivers, lakes and mountains of India. Thank you for. See you again tomorrow. Thank you everyone. Goodbye.